If you never break away from the crowd, if you never stop giving a fuck about what other people think about you, you will never truly know yourself. You'll never truly find yourself. Basically, your life will be shallow. You will live a shallow life. You will live a life of what other people wanted to see of you, not what you wanted to see of yourself. That's why I want to make this video, to help people to break away from trying to fit in. Because I used to be one of those people for years. I lost myself trying to fit in all throughout high school, middle school. And it did nothing but fuck with my mental health. When you try to fit in, you become depressed. Because the opposite of being depressed is being expressed. So when you are not expressing your true self, who you truly are, you're depressed. All those people that are like fitting in, doing all this shit, having a normal teenage life, do you truly think they're actually happy? They might be alright, but like, have they actually felt what actual happiness is like? Like that amazing feeling. Do they feel it often? Probably not. Because they're not expressing their true selves. Again, I want to make this video because, I see too many people my age trying, just pisses me off, dude. Trying to be somebody they're not for other people's validation. They're too scared to step out of line and say, this is who I am, and get made fun of, or get eyes put on them, or whatever. Sorry, it's just cold as fuck out here. But they're scared as fuck of that, and I don't understand that. I don't get it. I mean, I used to. I was there. I craved other people's validation. I wanted to fit in with a group. I wanted to be cool with who I thought were the cool kids. I was being somebody I wasn't. And I did this for years. And this just caused me to grow relationships with fake people. This caused me to not live. It was surviving. When are you going to stop surviving and start living? Surviving is... it's just caring about what other people think of you. It's living your life the way that you think they would want you to live it, you know? Being who they want you to be. That's surviving. But you don't need them. You don't need none of them. You don't need their validation. You don't need to care what they think. You need to fucking live. That's what you need to fucking do, is you need to start fucking living. I wrote down, when I was brainstorming about this idea, I wrote down a couple things I just want to go over about this topic. I already went over those two. So accept that you care about other people's validations. And you don't have enough confidence in who you truly are, so you decide to be who you think others want you to be. You need fucking confidence in who you are. And the way to get that is to just start expressing yourself. The first couple months, maybe I don't know. It's going to be hard at first. But after a while, when you start being yourself, people are going to look at you. You're going to be shining. And people are going to want to be like you. You're a follower when you try to fit in. You are a leader when you don't give a shit. And you just become yourself. You just be yourself. You become a leader. Don't be surprised when people start looking up to you. When people start following you. When people start trying to fit in with you. All because you broke away from what other people think. From what you think society wants you to be. From what you think your parents want you to be. From what you think your friends want you to be. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your teacher, etc. You just became who you want to be. And the other people look up at you for that because they couldn't do it themselves. This is a really good one. Realize life is short. So why live one life when you can live multiple lives? What I mean by that is, life, when you think about your life, the couple things you think about is the things you regularly do, the things you do, the places you go, you know? your thought process throughout the day, and the people you associate with. Those are really two big things. And what I mean by living multiple lives is don't be scared of just changing your whole fucking life. Don't be scared of losing that friend group and losing everybody you know and losing everything you know about yourself. Because when you lose everything is when you truly find yourself. Life is too short just to live that one life, to just hold on to that one friend group, that one idea about yourself or how to live life. There's no right way to live life. You need to discover. You need to try different things. Live multiple fucking lives. You can live you can live like a rock star. You can live like a philosopher. You can live like a fucking scientist. You can live however you want. You just have to be able to let go and not care and not give a fuck. And just be yourself. You're all that you have at the end of the day. So why care about other people? About what they think, about what they want you to be. Why to be depressed when you can be expressed? Why be a follower when you can be a leader? Stop always trying to be happy or liked or in a good spot and just start embracing every single moment of your life. Listen, life, you're not always supposed to be happy. You're not always supposed to feel like you're in a good spot. You're not always going to be liked by the people you want to be liked by. Life is about struggle. It's about all of that. It's about embracing every single moment. When you're not embracing every single moment, your highs and your lows, when you're not embracing both of those moments and everything in between, then you're surviving. Yeah, you might embrace the highs, but you don't embrace the lows. And now you're just surviving. You're not living. When you truly start embracing every single fucking moment of your life, then you are living. Because you're perfectly fine where you are. You're good in this moment. It kind of goes off topic about that, but it's just something really good to know. Embrace every single moment. Because when you stop giving a fuck, when you stop trying to fit in, you might go through a phase where maybe you don't feel quite as happy. Maybe you don't feel like you're in such a good spot. Maybe you don't feel like you're so much liked. But embrace that. Like, imagine your whole life just up here in the happy spot. You might think that's awesome, but it's not. It's not. Because you're not going to be grateful for that high spot. You're not going to embrace it because you're always there. That's why the lows are good. So embrace them. So you live more. You become more. That's all I wrote down for that. Now, I'm going to just fucking talk to you one-on-one. Whenever I meet somebody around my age group, I always see that there is just something missing inside of them. For most people, they are really not their true authentic self. Sorry, it's cold as fuck out here. Fuck. They have no depth, is what I'm saying. They're shallow. They're super shallow. You try to get into like a deep conversation with them and they're just like, yeah, oh, you're right. Yeah, kind of. They don't have any thoughts of themselves. They don't think for themselves. The only thoughts they have is the fucking deep things they've seen on fucking TikTok. They don't have any thoughts of their own. They don't spend any time thinking for themselves. If you want to stop fitting in, you got to stop doing what everybody else is doing. Scrolling on TikTok. Going out to parties every weekend. Being on Snapchat all day. You gotta do something else. You gotta live your life a different way if you want to be different. If you want to be special. If you don't want to go to your grave and have nobody remember your name. Or remember your face. When you truly become yourself, you glow different. When I interact with people that I know, are either being themselves or spent like their whole life being themselves, I remember them. I feel their energy. I remember their faces. They're different. They're not like everybody else. You probably seen that thing online where people call like a lot of people NPCs. They call them NPCs because they don't think for themselves. They're so circumstantial. They become exactly what their circumstances want them to be. They don't think for themselves. Like, that is so fucking annoying, bro. How do you spend your whole life not thinking for yourself, not being yourself? Imagine that. Living your whole life, shallow as fuck. Never truly finding out who you are, who you can become. All of that shit about life, that is actually what matters. Not what other people think of you. Not what car you fucking drive. Not what house you own. Not what fucking little club you're fucking in. What fucking matters is the depth to your life. How much have you grown? How much have you just let go of your fucking ego? And just became a real fucking person. Alright. What was this video? It's 11 minutes and 30 seconds long. I think that's really all I have to talk about fitting in. You just gotta stop giving a fuck, bro. You gotta make it your fucking mission to just show the world who you are. People are gonna hold you back. Things are going to hold you back. But don't let it hold you back. People are gonna try to hold you back is what I meant. Like I said, why live one life when you could live multiple lives? If somebody's trying to hold you back, say bye. There's so many new people in this world that you can go meet. And you're gonna grow so much from it. It's not that fucking serious, yo. It's not. Be easygoing about life. When I was talking to this girl the other day, and she went to college last year, but she ended up coming back home because she just said it was bad for her mental state. I ended up asking her like why, to go in depth. I wanted her to go in depth about it. And basically it was a very, best way to put it, just kind of one of those privileged people type school, I guess. They're very just snotty, petty. They have their little social hierarchy that you gotta fit into. Basically that's how the whole school was. And she just realized how unhealthy that was for her. And that just really hit me. Because I was there. And I realized that. And I realized so many other people are that exact same way. They might not even know it. They're just becoming what other people want them to become or want them to be or what they think other people want them to be. Not expressing your true self. Accept who you are. You're perfectly fine the way you are. You don't need to change for anybody. You don't need to act a certain way. You don't need to be a certain weight, look a certain way. You don't need to talk a certain way, dress a certain way. You can be whoever you want. And become whoever you want. And that's the beautiful thing about life. You're limitless. The only thing that's stopping you is your mind. So break all of those limiting beliefs. Make it your mission. Spend your time doing it. Don't get distracted by all this other bullshit in life that all these people that are trying to fit in are getting distracted by. All that shit that doesn't matter. You're not going to find what you're looking for online, on social media. You're going to find it within. You're going to find it through experience, through days of just searching and mission, being on a mission. It's going to come to you. That's all I got for the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you took something from it. If you need anything else, if you have any specific questions, hit my Instagram DMs at 585RJ. Other than that, go conquer the fucking world. Go conquer your fucking self. Be your fucking self. Show the world who you are. Because you're amazing and nothing about you needs to change. You're the fucking best person there is. And I hope you know that. Be your fucking self and people are gonna look at you. You're gonna glow. Fucking awesome. Go do that shit. Alright, peace out.